The quote system's pretty cool. It was basically, you know, you can't have quotes burned but aren't on the show. Someone on the show speaking has to make the quote. So the ones that Tiv makes are actually when Tiv is on, which is pretty hype. I'm here, but I have these mini rolls to eat, so I'm gonna be like continue with beer back for a little moment. In fact, once I got them open, I can actually play the game, but I'm really struggling at opening these little packets. Right, I brought 2, but I can only open 1. I don't know which one is the wheat. If you do quote wheat, it should find wheat. Chroma packs. Color schemes. So house is classic right now, but we could have the house be pink. I mean that's pretty terrible. Have the house be blue and no, you know, I like the default house. The default house can continue for now. And my tech. Oh, the tech can be pink? I quite like that. Blue or pink gun. Oops. Definitely blue gun, but what's really the money is when we get green guns. You know? That's the money. Yeah. But the ones that I remembered that you kept are already in there. That was the whole inspiration, having the quote system. I keep trying to get Scott to download it because it's way nicer than having each one be an individual command. Because then you can have a ton of them without it really clogging everything up. Wait, what does this symbol mean up in the top? Oh no. I don't think you gave me a list. I just did the ones I remembered. Oh, okay. (7Z). If that's meant to be a pun, I don't get it. And this is a game that very much is in puns. In the business of making puns, I guess. We got a big old glass of Diet Coke to really, you know, wet the whistle, as they say. Big fan of Diet Coke. Never really was a fan of full fat Coke, and I do know that it actually does taste different in America than in the UK. Apparently, anyway.
You know, I play with more hand more often than not. I wouldn't trust this onion even less than a normal onion. Correct, onions suck. Onions are the worst. I really dislike onions. People, the next is someone's gonna go, but Ollie, onions are in everything. How could you hate everything? That's why I don't like onions. They sneak into everything. Now, someone doesn't tell you got onions in them. It's just like you take a bite and then there is it. It's a fucking onion. I don't want any onions. I'm gonna have a nice slice of pizza. Oh wait, there's onion on it. I didn't know that. Now it's a terrible slice of terrible pizza ruined because of onion. Look, don't worry about my hands. Let me worry about my hands. Don't you worry about blank. Let me worry about blank. Where is it? Rat slimes must come out more at night, because there's a lot of them today. Sometimes, Midori, I have to live up to my name and actually give an Ollie rant. You know, that was definitely not why the name was concocted. It's been a name I've been using for a long time. But sometimes I do have to live up to the name and do the aforementioned. I'm a little bit wedged right now. Yeah, you're right. I mean, the rock Gordo eats a lot. That's fine. I just need to get more food. Apparently doing a badass superhero landing onto vegetables doesn't really work. Which is sad. Why are you all up against the vegetables? Marvel Entertainment? No! No! You ate all my onions! I'm also getting radiated. Yeah, there's a ton of veggies. Like, this actually might be enough. I just don't really want to risk it. I'd rather have more than less. Murder! That's right, kids. If someone tries to murder you, murder them first. Bye! This might be enough. If not, it's enough for right now. Ooh, ooh, I've got an itchy face. Oh, there's ooze. There's ooze everywhere. This is not my fight. I'm just a tourist. Thank you. Tasty, tasty carrots. Nom 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 nom. Yeah. If there's one terrorist, sure, I can take him. If there's more than one terrorist, that's up to your gods now. You know what I'm saying? That one, for some reason, the noise of that explosion troubled me far more than the other ones did. And this, for some reason, feels familiar, even though it isn't. Where's this? Oh! Here it is. That's great. That's really great. You laughing at me, boy? What are you laughing at, boy? Oh, there's like there's an ugly explosion of plorts here. What happened? Is that me? Did I plort all over the floor? I think I might have accidentally plorted all over the floor, you guys. You know, as much as I'd like to think that I am, Ollie is not perfect. That actually might be worth it, but that is a lot of slimes to gather for the reward. Hey, do you want some money real quick? I mean... Yeah, I accidentally went home, you know. Which means now we have to gather I feel like instead of doing the rad one, I'm going to try and do the hunter one next. Which means gathering as many chickens as possible and going to the Jade Forest? I just don't remember if that's the name. But something like that. Eat up, you adorable babies. Become bird and strong for daddy. I feel like I saw the second rock one, I just don't remember where it is. I'll have to do a good explorer in a bit. I also really do want more mint, but I can't be bothered to go get more mint. Yeah, definitely. Definitely you guys should remind me of just about everything, because I'm not going to remember, am I? I've got a terrible memory. I've already said this before, and I'm only 22, and I've already forgotten all of my school years, basically. Basically. You know, aside from the occasional anecdote, I don't remember anyone if I went to school with if I'm not really still talking to them, you know? Why would I? I gotta plort so hard, I don't even know what's coming. I want mint, but I can't find mint, so I guess we'll just keep doing that. In the quarry past a broken bridge, you just walk up the slope. You know what, we can go to the quarry, we can go and find him. But I don't know what you mean. Ooh, I should really feed these guys some more. They're gonna get angsty. Well, that's why I keep running out. I haven't turned it to snail's pace yet. Alright. See you, Burned. Sorry that Twitch isn't working out for you. So there is always the VODs, and also, you know, if you haven't already, you should probably subscribe to my YouTube so I can actually, like, what the fucking assholes? So I can, you know, do more on that. I will have a link in Twitch someday, I just haven't done it yet. Alright. Past a broken bridge, jump. We just walk forward the slope. Here's the thing, there's like 17 broken bridges in the quarry. That I know of. Can you just actually not? I am here to help you. I'm willing to give you a combo that is just a brilliant place to live for free and feed you. Just like your animals, the only thing you worry about is food and sex, and slimes don't have sex, so that's great. You just walk up the slope? There was nothing up near. Or is this the one I actually saw earlier and didn't remember where it was? I might have done this. Oh hey! No, wait, I was here. I totally forgot where I was though. I totally have been here though. Midori actually is allowed on Twitch because I have a mature filter on. I can say and do what I want, baby. Oh, I can't. Yes, I did see that. I didn't remember. We'll do that next. We need to wait a day for everything to rejigger. We'll go and get fruit somewhere, vegetables somewhere else, but there's so many vegetables here, we might as well wait for that. Hey, look, a hole. We can make that, right? Absolutely, like, not even any trouble. What's in this magical mystery hole? Oh, it's another way to him. Well, that's good. Poor Ollie, what about me? What's poor? I'm great. Alright, we should get some chickens for the hunter slimes because they keep eating everything. But they keep wanting to eat. I don't know what's up with that, you know. I keep just... Why don't I just not eat, you know? Why don't I just do what I do and just not eat? Saves me a lot of money. Rocks do love heartbeats. We have already got a heartbeat farm for that very reason. Eat up! I've got some chicken for you! You're having chicken tonight! Yes, once. I've been past the teleporter I just went into. Not for a while though, so I probably forget most of the things that are in there. But that's okay. Who needs to remember stuff anyway? Remembering's for nerds. And I'm not a nerd. I mean... I just love picking up chickens. It's so satisfying. Hello! Hello, welcome to the experience. As you can see, I have recently got the Twitch affiliate. Oops. They all want to play with the rubber duck. You know what we should do? I was gonna get more No! You know, I had a feeling you might do that. Thanks a bunch. It helps me a bunch. Also, you will get emotes. The emotes are just not there yet. Yes, sub hype. We have to, you know, every Twitch has their own rituals for subs. We have to, you know, discover ours. The Puddles slime has gone down in value a lot. Yeah, Rubber Ducky is the one. You're absolutely correcto. Correctamundo. Mundo, as we all know, goes where he pleases. So, that is entirely 100% worth it, aside from I won't be able to find any mint mangoes. Ugh. Yeah, everything's gone down in value because I don't want to destroy any of my farms. Which, you know, is understandable, but also I don't want to destroy any of my farms. I don't want to... I already had to dispose of one lot of animals once. Okay? I don't want to dispose of anyone else. I was going to say we're going to go unlock the lab, but I might as well do this first. I used to love League of Legends. For some reason I just fell out of it and I didn't really come back in. The only MOBA I really play now is HOTS. I don't play it as much as I should. I currently have a month-long stim boost on it, and I just am not using it. So it's definitely something I should be doing, but I just haven't been playing it. Oh, I've had that happen too, Raw, where the Discord just kills your D&D. It happened like one time and it was so annoying. Which is funny because, you know, Discord is so good and works most of the time. It's sad when it doesn't work, but you've got to remember that, like, the alternative is playing on Skype, and as happened on Friday, Skype can break completely and ruin your game, you know? There's nothing you can do about it. Oh, you are a hungry boy, huh? Another portal. What happened? When? With the Skype? It just, wait a minute. In-game? What do you mean, on the stream or right now? Because right now we haven't really done anything other than discover some new slimes. In D&D, no, I won't really go into it, but we finished the quest of which we were doing. Yes, we finished the quest, and recovered from finishing the quest. This area is really nice. It might just be because we're here at night. It looks really cool, and it's got a place to get more crystal slimes, a place to get some other stuff. You know, something I should really be doing is like going around feeding the crystal slimes, and then just collecting the floors. Like, why not? I mean, the main reason why not is because they might kill me. But I have these carrots, and I actually don't use carrots anymore, so why not? It's a place to go back up the spiral one. No, I know, I haven't finished this area yet. I was just like feeding some plorts. Ooh. We'll start that up. More crystals. More booms. I just really like these magma flower things. They're so cool. And the music here is, again, it's like, it's sad. This game has a bit of a sad undertone. I don't know if, I don't think I'm up, there's anything up here. No, I'm just sort of Sort of here. Treasure. Treasure. Nothing interesting. Nothing to see here, folks. Once we figure out how the hell you open treasure caches, then we're in. Then we're in the game, you know? Look, as I said, there's nothing to see. I don't know what you guys thought you saw. It wasn't real. It was an illusion. This area is really cool, but it's kind of one of those areas, it's sort of not necessary. But, unlike the other one where it's like, I don't really see the point of being here, I really like this area as opposed to the other one. But it's probably just because it looks more different. The other one had that whole crashed or broken satellite type look, which is kind of cool. But this just like has this aesthetic. How do you open them? Is it like a late game thing? That's what I was assuming. Some areas feel not so much rushed, but more like there might be more idea to it that isn't done yet. Like one of the ones we did from the one of the cat slimes, which took us to like another area. Yeah, I thought so. Took us to like another area where it's like, okay, you know, there's stuff, but it's not really interesting. The only real reason to go there would be to collect slimes, which I now never need to do, or aside from for quests, which I've not really been doing, or the other reason to go there would be to, you know, gather stuff, but there's not really much there, so it's not really worth it. But then it's a smaller area you unlock via feeding a Gordo, so it doesn't really matter that there's not so much there. It's nice that there is more stuff, but it's just I would have preferred a key. But then it did have a key in it actually, so I really can't be. I'm not mad. I can't be grumpy though. I am grumpy. Yes, sir. They're just sitting there glowing. What we're gonna do right now, actually, we're going to unlock the lab. I'm imagining it's going to be like the docks, where it's basically just more room, which I'm actually a-okay with, because what we'll do then is, once we've unlocked every area in the game and we've explored a lot, we'll be going around and like, okay, there's the slime. We'll just be creating like all the crossbreeds we want, you know, just for funs. Just like, oh, what does this crossbreed look like in farming? Yeah, I'm like an old man before his time. Is basically the best way to, if you wanted to summarize me, I'm just like already old, but I'm not old, you know? I'm not old, but I'm old. We'll go get some potatoes first. What's Tater's precious? What's Tater's A? Oh, remind me at some point to get more of those mint melons. If we're going to go on like a random quest, that'd be a good one. Because I'm fairly sure, yeah, there's a Largo there, a Gordo there we haven't done. See, that's the one thing I don't do that's an old person thing. I don't go to bed early. I go to bed very, very late. If at all at the moment. Some days I have things where I just don't sleep for one night and I just sort of loop around. Which actually is weirdly fine. I'm actually fine about it. It's probably terrible for me. You can ignore the probably in that sentence. It's terrible for me. But I do it. There's really not much else to argue about. But I don't really go loopy from getting tired. I go loopy from getting, you know, a little bit drained. Oh, Tiv, if you're beer and backing, I should probably wait and wait to do the lab a couple of minutes, because you know you haven't seen that before. We wanna see your experience. So I think we need more chickens, because our chickens are not growing fast enough, and we always need more chickens. So I think maybe it's just the Briar hens take a really long time to breed. So maybe if we just have like this one be default ass chickens. Harvest chicken walked in and got trapped. Haha, bitch. But now I need to gain more money. I need to, you know, I need to make some real quick dollary dues. Here. I think Briar hens probably just take a little longer to breed, which is fine. It's just the issue being, I need a lot of food for these guys. These guys eat very quickly. I think compared to other slimes. And also I think, based on what it said in like their documentation, if you don't feed them fast enough, they will go like feral way faster than other slimes will, and like actually wreck stuff. You know, imagine I didn't say stuff and I said a much ruder word, if you know what I mean. I'm just gonna drop these carrots and grab them later when I do the harvest. I love the harvest. So much money. Ooh. And these guys, I pointed, which is pretty dumb. Alright, if Discord's up, I'll guess we'll miss you around. You'll go back to D&D. But enjoy D&D, as we all do. In D&D news, there's been some more planning about the D&D show I do. My original idea, where I'd be like drawing while playing, might not be entirely done. You know, I'm not sure if I'll end up doing that, because then I'll, you know, the whole thing of that idea, it's really fun, but then I would be half-assing DMing and half-assing drawing, and then, so don't half-ass two things, whole-ass one thing. What I probably will do instead is after the show do a mini art show where we draw characters and events. I do like the update for that session, you know, stuff like that. Because I want to make these campaigns very close to art, and what I probably will end up doing is, say, drawing NPCs when they show up, and having them show up on screen and stuff like that. We'll see you later. Bye. Thanks for subscribing. Your continued support is really amazing, because if you don't know, there's some, being Twitch affiliate is definitely not the end of you know, Twitch stuff. One, the more subs you get, eventually you can get a partner. I'm not really looking for that right now. That is a future concern. But the first step is like you need to make a certain amount of money before that money is yours. Because I don't know. I don't know the meaning behind it exactly, but there is meaning, and it's not the worst thing in the world. It is a thing. So that's why, as much as the thing is like donating, the money goes straight to me. But for a little bit, bits and subscriptions are almost better, because then it'll show Twitch that people actually, they really care, which is what they want to see. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat some stuff. So, if I'm doing my math correctly, at 2, Tantalus wants to play PUBG, so we probably will. And I'll probably stream it. I don't know if we'll go up till then and then stop, or if we'll, I don't know what we'll do yet. We can work that out when we get there. Let's go to the Jade area and get those mint melons I want. Or harvest this shit. They got 70. Wow. It's really hot, so this chocolate I'm eating is melted, and it's actually a good thing. It's melted just right. You know what would be smart of me? I'm gonna actually do what Tiv said, and I'm gonna start storing plorts. Remind me next time we do a harvest to store tabby and rock plorts at least. At least. So I might go all the way until we play PUBG, but I don't know when probably we play PUBG over for a little while. But what I might do is like stop after an hour, have an hour's break, and then come back. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm just really enjoying playing the game right now, so I have no intention of stopping. Don't stop me now, etc, etc. I'm having a nice time. I'm quite enjoying this game. Actually, I'll store puddle plorts as well because they're very easy to get to. I don't really mind storing them. No, Tiff, I was actually waiting to open the lab until you got back. Because I'm really nice. So let's go do that. Yeah, it was funny, Tiv, is that actually in Twitch, it maxes out how many symbols you have, I think at 3. Don't stop believing. That song's great. Wait, am I confusing it with a different song? I think so. Feed this to the ravenous cats. They're wild cats. And the lab is this way. Create gadgets? So there's 4 new slots. Ha! Ha ha! These are great! And then we can just we can fabricate them with plorts instead.
Alright, well. Let's make a drill, shall we? What does the refinery do? Or does the refinery sort of count for this one? Yeah, we put it in and then we... Ooh! This is interesting. This is late game content right here. This is a whole new avenue and it loops back round, which is great because what do we need? We need rock plots and rad plots. They cannot be removed when they're in there. But that's actually a good thing right now because we have a lot of everything. We just need a pink plot, at least one. This little thing won't go away, will it? Wait a minute. I can buy a lamp with this slime. That'd be great. Let's science. Let's science right now. Wait a minute. Let's science in a bit. It's not immediately science, but prepare for science in a few seconds. This is really fun sounding. So much so I didn't even notice I was just leaning forward in anticipation. Oh, I need way more rock and pink floors. Well. Oh, these are blue blueprints. Okay. Whoa! There's like actually like ore, not ore, like resources to make more stuff. It's gonna turn into like a MOBA. By that I mean an MMO. Well, you can just live here then. Okay, there's nothing behind it. More rock, more pink. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a big old loop. And I'm going to collect as many pink plots as I can and just harvest them in. Absolutely. Sorry, I'm eating chocolate right now. And it's real good. Because it's melty. It's the right kind of melty. Yeah, I'm not. I will. I'm just not doing it right now. Whoa! Whoa! There's a whole. We put them in the overworld, and then we have to like, whoa! I don't even know what game this reminds me of, but it does remind me of something. Oh, that's really, because then we can make like an area, because you can make turrets. We can make the entire place like safe from tar. Ah. Oh. It's really cool. But now we're gonna need pink slimes again. Just to make resources. So what do you think we should keep breed with the pink slime? What do we need? No, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. This is a future idea. I can get all the plorts I need from the wilds. Hey, little cuties. You eat something for me? Oh, yeah. That old thing. No, don't eat. Only me eat. Whoops. Lord, baby. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just don't show the tutorial every 2 seconds. I'm out of chocolate. I'm sad about it. I actually would prefer to be carrying chicken right now, but then all of the chickens died. Not something meat eating. Maybe like honey slimes. Maybe we'll fuse pink and honey slime together. That'd be cute. Just for the sake of it. So there's like a whole new avenue in the game. That's crazy. A whole new part of the game just got unlocked. You get to live for now, chicken, because I'm full of chicken. Oh. Don't need all these roosters. My baby boys are being violent. I love when you throw them in and they instantly get you. It's so funny to me. Oh, accidentally stole some chicken, baby chickens. Go and live free. Now to science. Hopefully we have enough to science with. If not, I mean the science thing, the whole science thing, I'm not actually going to worry about yet. I mean, we still have more areas to explore, which is, you know, I feel like the science is the thing you do afterwards. Because like the pumps need tabbies, this one needs phosphor. So we definitely now need a source of pink plorts, if only to supply this. So we absolutely will make a corral and upgrade it almost all the way. I don't know what to put, what to have. So we can't place these inside our base. No, we can. We can. But I feel like these are going to be for inside one. Well, we can have some here anyway. Permanently installed until demolished. Well, no, it's okay. We can demolish it later. So now it literally is like a phone game. Like that's going to gather resources every day. Haha, that's funny. Purple chroma. Oh.
So, pink and honey slimes? I think so. I think we're going to go find honey slimes. I just don't remember where the portal is to the forest. I think it's the one I just came from, wasn't it? I'm gonna go where all these spots are gonna be. So we do have a few in here. That explains what that's for. Yeah, honey and pink should be a low worry slime. Then we have the pink slimes. Because we're gonna need the pink plorts just to science with. And the honey slime the honey will be pretty valuable, I think. Though maybe phosphorus slimes, because those are it seemed I needed them for quite a few of the buildings. Can't speak. So we'll have to think about that. We can always, you know, evict them and reinstall another group of people. Not boom slimes. Boom slimes are a lot of trouble right now. And not tabby slimes, because we have a couple of tabby slimes. Definitely don't regret evicting the last lot of pink slimes we had, because they were no longer useful. They were of no use to me. Might as well get all the briar hens we can while we're here, because they are super useful for our hunters. You know what I should have done, but I totally forgot, is do a loop where we feed the hunter Largo. Gordo, jeez. Can't remember. I get those two confused so often. Because that is one of the ones left, but it eats meat. So what we'd do is we'd go around the entire loop and get as many chickens as possible before going there, but I guess we're just not doing that right now. You know? Sometimes there's a ton of honey slimes here, sometimes there's not. I think they must just be, there's more honey slimes at night. I think that is what I'm mistaking. I mean, that's definitely it. I don't know. Pink and phosphor would be really cute. And again, super docile. Oh, I don't know. I think honey is probably more worth it. If I can find one. If I can't find a honey slime, like a single honey slime, okay, it's probably not going to be any. But there's a little bit like around here that sometimes has them. So if I can actually find them, I would like mint melons too. But I can never find them. Most of this is me waiting for my jetpack to charge. Yeah. Oh, I'm starting to get a little sleepy over here. There's some honey slimes. Then we definitely need to find the melons if we can have a honey slime. Upgrade available! We can start having treasure. Stop murdering my friends. I mean, as much as a cow is my friend, I guess. Alright, that'll do. We can have quite a lot of them because they're quite easy to please. Oh, melons grow in this area. There's a couple of their bushes. There's a ton of chickens. Just need to get top or weight for them, I guess. Don't remember how to get up top. I don't think you actually can get up top from below, which is annoying. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Those are the bushes that grow the melons I seek. Yeah! We have so many things to do. I was just starting to be like, oh, I'm not that I'm bored. Not that I'm bored. I'm 100% not bored of this game. I'm trying to find a actual way so I can stream more of this game. Is you know, the actual fact. But I was like, oh, we're sort of running out of new stuff, and then it came as like, there's the treasure is now accessible, and then so that's like going around treasure hunting for a bit. And now what else was there? The science. So here's the melons I need. None of them are ripe. And what does a man do with an unripe melon? They can't do anything. Don't let the news fool you. An unripe melon is as useless as a chocolate teapot. I don't actually like melons, IRL. I know people are like, surely you like watermelon. I was like, I don't like food that tastes like water. So I don't like watermelon, I don't like cucumber. So that's a thing. Hey, smoking. Oh, I haven't got the upgrade yet, so I can't even. Right, let's wait for those things to mature while we wander around. I'm not really doing anything because all our slots are full. I'm just trying to find those. It's the only area I know there are melons. I remember I've seen one before, another area with melons, but I can't remember where it is. They're pretty rare, and they're never ripe. Ooh, Death Valley. But then I won't be. I want to go back when they're ripe instead of you know, going back and like going through a whole thing. I just sort of want to hang out here until they're ripe instead of going all the way back. All I need is one, you know, to have a farm going. So I'm done. Goodbye. Now where's the teleporter? At the end of this, need one for a farm. And, I guess we'll wait for a farm to become available because no, we'll start a new farm. If we're starting a new group of slimes, I want a new farm. That's actually a thing. My new fences and pathways are slightly in the way. I'm so used to navigating just around them. They're ever so slightly in the way now. Which is funny. Right. I actually need money again. Would you believe it? Got another half a day on that. I know. I'm going to create such a super cute slime hybrid right here. The issue being I don't actually have any food for them right now. But those two are going to make beautiful babies together. And then we'll use their plots to turn it into all kinds of beautiful science. Oh, those guys are starting to get hungry. I wish we just could clear out that rock. Okay, alright, let me just do something real quick. I was like, oh, let's check Skype. Let's see if someone important needs to Skype me. It's just Scott. It's just Scott being like, oh, Ollie, you're so good.
There's actually no chickens in this right now. There's actually no chickens in there. Can you believe it? Breed. Lurking's a-okay. I encourage lurking. In this game, I could just chat to myself about the game, so it's fine. When I'm like doing art streams, lurking's a little... I have no one to talk to, and then I get sad. But, you know, lurking is great. I will never judge a lurker. Do we have anywhere else we can put a farm? Actually, yeah, we're actually maxed out in this area. I guess we can put a farm next to them. I mean, ideally I want to turn this one into a mango farm. But there's a couple more harvests in it. Which is fine. Because we need all these chickens. We do need them all. They all get used. And this one is meant to be potatoes, but I actually don't have any potatoes because I used them all, so I guess it'll be mangoes right now. And we'll collect carrots because we now need to feed our boys, our rad boys, because they are hungry. We will need to create another vegetable plot because we're farming a lot more fruits than we are vegetables, which for the most part is fine. Because usually we just wander for a bit and we get a ton of carrots. Like a ton of carrots. These guys, if they're out of fruit, I will start feeding chickens, but they're not out of fruit, so we don't need to worry about it. So we just feed chickens like that. Money, we'll actually remember about our pool slimes. Oh, why am I worrying about farming space? We have the docks. We should probably keep the lab. I'm going to keep the lab for more slimes, and I'm going to go to the docks next. I wanted to, I was like semi-sure there'd be an expansion. This way would lead to the docks, but something it doesn't. I'm just entirely wrong. But we need another potato for that, and they've eaten them all. Is the current issue. Please tell me you haven't eaten one of your potatoes. Oh, I'm never gonna be able to get in there. Oh no. I only need one tater. Alright, well. Well, eat these for now. But then I could have their tater farm down here. But can you farm underground? Will it just not work? The issue with having a farm in the labs or in the docks is because I don't really go to the docks. But then it will remind me to go to the docks if we have a farm in the docks. Which is a good point, Ollie. Well made. But I'll probably put a tato in the mines. Tato mines is fine by me. I'm completely unsure where I'm going right now. This way. This is where I'm going. I'm gonna give our mint mango to these guys so they start breeding. Because the moment they're just gonna be there hungry, because there's no food for them. And then we'll see one of them. Oh, they won't fuse together because our extractor's on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to assume you can't. Well, I'm going to assume you can, but I'm not going to. Because then we have, you know, more space to use. And the docks is just an extension of the farm, which makes sense to me. You know, because then we have this farm area. Alright, we'll give this fruit to the honey slums. This is a good idea.
I like having just this generic fruit bush because I don't think anyone's favorite fruit is this. But it's very fast growing and easy to wear. Let's give this to the honey slimes. The issue being that those honey slimes and pink slimes might not fuse because of the port collector. If the port collector actually does its job, they won't fuse, which is funny. So, we'll build a farm here, but we don't have any taters for it. They're all playing with the rubber ducky. Puppy slimes are so cute. So, off we go to find taters. Luckily, taters aren't as hard to find as the mints. Mints are pretty hard to find. Now, what we can do, because that's a little way, we can actually build a teleporter that teleports us from there to, like, where they're gonna live, you know? That's actually not a hassle. We can build a teleporter that goes from the docks to here, because that's what the new stuff is. We can have the teleporter that goes here to the docks. We don't have to worry about it. And that's actually amazing. To me, anyway. Like, this game, like, I was not expecting the, go out into the world, gather resources stuff to happen. But I'm so happy. It did. Ugh. That's death. Do not fall. Alright, I'm gonna bear it back real quick, and this one will be real quick. Stay frosty.